Hello everyone. So in this episode of our action RPG game, this is what we are going to work on. Now here you can see in our minimap, as I look around or rotate my camera, you see the minimap is also following the facing direction. So it's always keeping the player's facing direction, the player camera facing direction upward. So that's an option in our map system. So here I have created this option, minimap always face north. If it is false, it will be following the player's camera's facing direction. If I enable this, it will always it wouldn't rotate like this. Now the minimap is not rotating, but it's just only following the player's position. So this is the option we are going to add to the minimap in this episode. Alright, and before we get started, let me quickly remind you that you can download the project files of this project and all other thousands of projects I have done in my channel from the Patreon page. Once you become a member, you can access everything without any limits. And here is the full playlist of the series. Everything is implemented from scratch, so you can follow these episodes and implement everything by yourself too. So I'll leave the link to everything in description below. And yeah, let's get started with today's episode. Okay, so now this is what we have implemented so far. Here you can see, according to the movement of the player, the movement happens in the minimap, but as you can see, it's not following the direction of the player looking at, or the camera direction. So that's the next thing I want to implement. So I want that to be an option. So maybe then we can just with the change of a parameter that is bound to a gameplay option, whether to orient to player's facing direction in the minimap or just always face north. So that's, I need to have that kind of an option for the player. So to do that, here we have the map manager and also map data. I'll add a variable. Let's call it always face north. Minimap always face north. Okay, and it's a boolean, and I'll disable it right now. If it is not always facing north, it will follow the direction where the player is looking at. So for that, now we have to go to the minimap material, and here we can use custom rotator. And I'll promote this rotation angle to a parameter. Let's call it facing your direction, whatever the direction that we need to face. If we are always facing north, this should remain 0. Now here, for example, this is between 0 and 1. So let me make it 0.5. See, now it is fully rotated. 0.1, 0.2, 0.3, 0.4. Correct. Yeah, you see the difference. You see how it happens. Okay, so I'll make it 0. Now, we save this and go to the minimap. Here in the event tag, this is where I update player location. So let's promote this to a function. Update map image, or just update map parameters. Okay, and here we have minimap always face north. Oh, I'll get this and branch. If the minimap is always facing north, we don't need to do anything. Otherwise, we need to set that parameter. So dm minimap set scalar parameter value, and parameter name is this, facing direction yaw. And we can calculate this using player's camera. Actually, I think we can use get owning player and then get control rotation. Take this rotator, get the yaw. So we need to divide this by 360 because here it's between 0 and 1. But if I make it 1, it's the same. So yeah, 360 is fine. 0.5 is this way. Okay, so dividing by 360 should work. Now nothing would happen because I didn't enable. Yeah, it's not rotating. That's because in the map manager I haven't enabled minimap always face north. Oh, actually this should be enabled by default. Oh, we should see some rotation. Why are we not seeing the rotation? It is false, so this should take place. Did I apply? Oh, I didn't apply this. Okay, that's why. Yeah, see? Now it is rotating as we turn our camera. Yeah. Okay, so it's correct. Let me double check. Let's move to some place. Oh, that rock over there. Yeah, it's correct. Let's go to that street over here. Yeah, it's correct. Now here, if I enable this, I shouldn't see any rotation. See, now it's not rotating. It's just facing the same way. Okay, so thanks for watching. That's all I want to cover in this episode. And next time, let's see how to add cardinal directions, so maybe just the north, into our minimap. So depending on whether we are orienting the minimap towards the player's facing direction or whether we are always facing north, it will remain in the correct position. That's what we are going to work on next. And after that, we will see how to add other markers or show up other players, enemies in the minimap too. And also having a custom image instead of the captured one. So yeah, thanks for watching. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And see you in the next episode. And goodbye.